Deep within the prison planet, a dark energy begins to surge uncontrollably. Something ancient is waking up. Something that was never meant to be let out. The mysterious Fu watches from the shadows, smiling at his newest experiment. He adjusts his glasses, his eyes gleaming with the look of a man who just lit a fuse. A massive figure emerges from the rift, bound by a heavy metallic muzzle, chains wrapped around his arms, dark ki bleeding from every pore. Even restrained, the ground cracks beneath his feet. Whis senses a terrifying presence approaching the home of Lord Beerus. His smile fades. That alone should tell you everything. Beerus wakes from his nap, sensing a ki that feels purely evil. His eyes open slowly. What is that? Fu arrives at Beerus's planet, bringing the shackled Evil Saiyan with him. He presents Cumber the way a collector presents a rare and dangerous animal. Goku and Vegeta stop their training, paralyzed by the weight of Cumber's ki. Goku's fists tighten, not from fear, from something worse, excitement. Fu explains that Cumber is the ultimate wild card for Universe 7, a Saiyan from an ancient era, unbroken, unmatched, and very, very angry. Goku is instantly excited by the prospect of such a powerful ally. "This guy's incredible! I can feel it from here!" Vegeta warns that this monster might be more dangerous than their enemies. "You're an idiot, Kakarot. That thing isn't an ally. It's a bomb with a heartbeat." Beerus decides to test Cumber's strength before allowing him on the team. Cumber snaps his bindings with a roar that shakes the entire planet. The chains don't break so much as disintegrate. The ground splits in a circle around him. A dark shadow energy begins to leak from Cumber, infecting the grass beneath his feet. It turns black, wilts, dies. Goku charges forward, eager to see what the Evil Saiyan can do. Cumber catches Goku's punch with a single hand, showing immense base power. He doesn't even look at him.
The impact of their clash creates a shockwave that levels the trees for a mile in every direction. Goku transforms into Super Saiyan Blue to match the rising dark ki. Even in blue, Goku struggles against the raw savagery of Cumber's strikes. There's no technique, no form, just violence distilled into fists. The dark energy begins to cloud Goku's mind, turning him aggressive. His eyes flicker. His movements become reckless. He starts hitting harder than he needs to. Whis intervenes, tapping his staff to neutralize the corrupting evil energy. Goku gasps, snapping out of it like waking from a nightmare. Beerus agrees to the plan, but warns Cumber to stay controlled. "If you destroy even one thing I haven't authorized, I'll erase you myself." Cumber doesn't respond. He doesn't need to. His silence is louder than any threat. The team gathers, with Frieza looking at Cumber with genuine disgust. "Charming. They've brought a caveman." The Grand Priest announces the start of the Tournament of Power. Universe 7 arrives, and the other universes are immediately intimidated by Cumber. The dark ki radiates off him like heat from a furnace. Fighters who were talking fall silent. The Zen-O's are delighted by the scary aura coming from the newcomer. "Ooh, he's scary. We like scary." The tournament begins with a massive explosion of energy from all sides. Cumber doesn't move. He simply stands still as fighters rush toward him from every direction. Let them come. Universe 9's Trio de Dangers attempt a combined attack on the giant. Cumber releases a pulse of dark energy that sends all three of them flying back like rag dolls. Basil is the first to be eliminated by Cumber's overwhelming physical power. One hit, one ring out, not even close. The Wolf brothers realize they are facing a monster beyond their level. Cumber roars, his muzzle glowing with a dark red beam of energy. Universe 9 is erased in record time due to Cumber's early rampage. The Zen-O's clap. Hit from Universe 6 watches Cumber from across the stage, recognizing a truly chaotic threat. Vegeta and Goku split up to deal with their own opponents elsewhere. Cumber encounters the Pride Troopers, who view him as the ultimate evil. Topo declares that Cumber's existence is an insult to the word justice. "In the name of all that is right, I will bring you down."
Cumber responds with a flurry of dark energy claws that shred their armor like paper. The Pride Troopers are forced onto the defensive by the sheer pressure. Formation breaks. Morale cracks. Dispo tries to use his speed, but Cumber's instinct is too sharp. The giant moves before Dispo does, as if he can smell the intent. Cumber slams Dispo into the arena floor, creating a crater the size of a house. The Pride Troopers retreat to regroup, realizing they need an entirely new strategy. Frieza approaches Cumber, suggesting they team up. "You and I could clear this field in minutes. What do you say, beast?" Cumber walks through him like he isn't there. The Evil Saiyan's energy begins to infect other nearby fighters, causing frenzy. Their eyes darken, their attacks become wild. The arena is turning into something primal. Goku notices the corruption spreading and realizes he must stop Cumber's influence before it consumes the tournament. Hit decides to take on Cumber to protect his universe's chances. Hit uses his time skip to land multiple blows on the giant Saiyan. Clean hits, perfect placement. Any normal fighter would be finished. Cumber doesn't flinch. His body seems fueled by the pain itself. Cumber grabs Hit's head, breaking the time skip through pure, raw power. No technique, no counter, just force that transcends the concept of time. Hit is thrown across the arena, barely managing to stay on the stage. Cumber looks up at the sky and lets out a scream that shakes the world of Void to its foundations.
The golden light of a transformation begins to tear through the darkness around him. Cumber reaches the state of Super Saiyan 3, his power skyrocketing beyond anything the tournament has seen. The sheer pressure of his transformation cracks the stage beneath every fighter's feet. Jiren finally opens his eyes, acknowledging the first real threat of the day. Cumber, in Super Saiyan 3, fires a massive disaster claw at the center of the stage. Multiple universes lose fighters simultaneously as the attack sweeps the arena clean. Kale and Caulifla arrive to challenge the Saiyan monster together. Kale loses control, her green berserker aura clashing with Cumber's dark gold. Two unstable powers colliding. Cumber swats Kale away like a nuisance, showing the gap between them without saying a word. Caulifla tries a rapid-fire energy blast barrage, but it does nothing to him. Sparks on stone. Cumber grabs Caulifla by the throat, his dark ki beginning to burn her skin. Goku Blue intervenes, kicking Cumber away to save the Universe 6 fighters. "Get out of here, now! He's not something you can handle!" Caulifla grits her teeth, but doesn't argue. That's how she knows it's serious. Cumber and Goku Blue engage in a high-speed battle through the debris. Vegeta joins the fight, firing a final flash at the Evil Saiyan. Cumber takes the blast head-on and emerges from the smoke completely unscathed. Vegeta stares. Impossible. Cumber unleashes a shadow tendril that binds Vegeta's arms and legs, lifting him off the ground. Goku fires a Kamehameha to break the shadow bindings on his rival. Cumber laughs, a sound like grinding metal. He's enjoying this. Jiren suddenly appears between the Saiyans, his aura pulsing with heat. No announcement, no warning, just there. The air becomes heavy as the two strongest mortals face each other. Cumber charges Jiren, his fist coated in a dense, dark energy. Jiren blocks the punch with a single finger. The shockwave from the impact pushes fighters off nearby pillars. The entire stage buckles. Jiren lets out a ki that blasts Cumber back several hundred meters. The Evil Saiyan tears a trench through the arena with his heels. Cumber recovers midair, his rage reaching an all-time high. The Evil Saiyan creates a massive moon of dark energy in the sky above the arena. It pulses, it hums, it calls to something ancient in his blood. The energy from the moon begins to mutate Cumber even further. Beerus leans forward, visibly worried. His energy is becoming god tier. This is getting out of hand. Jiren isn't fazed, charging his own fire-like ki to meet the threat. The two titans collide in the center of the stage, and the impact creates a sun, a white sphere of energy that blinds every spectator for a full second. Goku and Vegeta watch the battle from the sidelines, unable to interfere. For once, they're not the strongest people in the room, not even close. Cumber uses his hair as extra limbs, striking Jiren from multiple angles simultaneously. Jiren deflects every strand with precise, minimal movements of his hands, not a single wasted motion. The battle is so intense that the world of void itself begins to tremble. Cumber lands a direct hit on Jiren's shoulder, drawing a single drop of blood. Jiren's eyes narrow. Something shifts behind them. A single punch from Jiren sends Cumber flying through the central pillar. The structure begins to collapse, reshaping the entire battlefield. Cumber emerges from the rubble, his armor cracked and broken. He reaches up, grips the muzzle, and rips it off. The roar that follows shatters reality. Fighters cover their ears. Cracks spiderweb through the air itself. Without the muzzle, his power is no longer contained or controlled. It was never a muzzle to protect others from him. It was a muzzle to protect the universe from what he becomes without it.
Cumber fires a disaster eraser that is larger than the stage itself. Jiren holds the beam back with both hands, struggling for the first time in the tournament. Goku realizes he needs to help Jiren to keep the stage intact. Goku and Jiren momentarily work together to deflect the giant blast, side by side, rivals pushing the same beam. Neither of them acknowledges the other. They don't need to. The blast is redirected into the sky, exploding in a cosmic display that lights up the world of void like a second sun. Cumber is exhausted, but still standing, his eyes glowing with malice. Toppo and Dispo arrive to support Jiren, surrounding the weakened Cumber. Frieza sees his chance and fires a death beam at Cumber's heart. Cumber catches the death beam in his teeth and crushes it. Frieza's smirk vanishes. What replaces it is something the Emperor of the Universe hasn't felt in a very long time. Cumber rushes Frieza, punching him deep into the arena floor. The golden form flickers. Frieza is nearly knocked out in a single blow. Goku steps in to stop Cumber from eliminating their own teammate. Cumber's aura begins to corrupt Goku again, even through his blue form. The dark ki creeps in. His vision blurs. His fists clench on their own. But in his struggle, something else happens. Goku's mind doesn't break. It clears. And from somewhere deeper than Super Saiyan, deeper than blue, a silver light appears. Goku awakens Ultra Instinct Sign. The heat of his ki burns away the evil energy like sunrise burning away fog. Cumber is confused by the sudden change in Goku's presence and power. The dark ki slides off him now, like water off glass. Cumber swings a heavy punch, but Goku dodges it with zero effort. His body moves before his mind does. No thought, just flow. Goku lands a series of strikes on Cumber's pressure points, each one precise, each one invisible to the naked eye. Jiren watches the new Goku, and for the first time, something stirs behind those stoic eyes. Cumber tries to use his shadow claws, but Goku walks through them like they aren't there. Goku delivers a powerful punch that finally sends Cumber to the edge. The Evil Saiyan teeters. His heel hangs over the void. Cumber hangs off the edge of the stage, holding on with one hand. His fingers crack the stone. He laughs. That grinding metal laugh, and his body begins to glow with a dark purple light. Cumber transforms into a golden great ape, a mountain of muscle, fur, and rage that blocks out the sky. The great ape's size threatens to break the entire tournament stage under its weight alone. The Grand Priest creates a barrier to protect the spectators from the shockwaves. Goku and Jiren look up at the mountain-sized Saiyan. For a moment, neither of them moves. The great ape Cumber fires a mouth beam that clears half the stage. Fighters from all universes are eliminated by the dozens. Vegeta shouts over the chaos.
"The tail, Kakarot! Cut the tail!
Jiren decides to tackle the giant head-on with his burning ki. The impact of Jiren hitting the ape creates a shockwave that flattens everything within 100 meters. The great ape Cumber grabs Jiren and tries to crush him in his fist. Goku uses his speed to fly toward the tail, charging a Destructo disc. The disc slices clean through the tail, and the great ape begins to shrink. The fur recedes. The size collapses. Cumber reverts to his base form, falling toward the arena floor. Before he hits the ground, Jiren blasts him with a massive red orb. Cumber is finally eliminated, sent flying off the stage and into the stands of Universe 7. Beerus exhales.
About time.
The tournament is now a traditional battle between the remaining top fighters. Jiren stares at Goku, acknowledging that Universe 7 is his only true rival here. Goku's Ultra Instinct sign begins to fade, his body straining from the effort. The silver flickers. His legs shake. Vegeta steps forward.
Sit down, Kakarot. It's my turn.
Vegeta uses his Super Saiyan Blue evolved form to challenge the Pride Trooper. The two engage in a brutal exchange of blows that shakes what's left of the stage. Jiren is impressed by Vegeta's pride and the weight behind his strikes. Every punch carries something personal. Every blow is a statement. Toppo watches from the sidelines, ready to jump in if his leader falters. Frieza sneaks around the back, planning a surprise attack on Jiren. Jiren senses Frieza without turning and releases a pulse that knocks him into a wall. Vegeta uses his final flash, pouring every remaining drop of energy into the beam. Jiren walks through it. His red aura vaporizes the energy like mist. Vegeta is exhausted and falls to his knees, his transformation ending. He's given everything. His body has nothing left. Jiren prepares to eliminate Vegeta, but Goku stands up once again, barely, shaking, but standing. Goku reaches deep within himself, past the fatigue, past the pain, and finds the true power of Ultra Instinct. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku emerges, his hair shining pure silver, his eyes calm, his presence absolute. The gods stand up in respect for the form that even they struggle to achieve. Jiren releases his full power in response, his aura turning into a raging inferno of red light. The final battle between Goku and Jiren begins with a clash that splits the air. Goku's movements are perfect. Every strike from Jiren is countered before it lands, deflected, redirected, turned against him. Jiren is pushed back for the first time. His composure cracks. His pride begins to crumble. Goku charges a silver-tinted Kamehameha, aiming directly at Jiren's center. The blast hits Jiren, sending him crashing into the base of the only pillar still standing. Jiren is down. But the strain of the form finally hits Goku's body all at once. Every nerve fires. Every muscle seizes. Goku collapses,
The Ultra Instinct form shattering like glass around him. Frieza and Android 17 emerge from the rubble to finish the job. Battered, broken, but still in the ring. Jiren slowly stands, his spirit fractured, but his body still refusing to quit. Frieza mocks him. Look at you! The mighty Jiren, brought to his knees by trust and sentiment. Android 17 charges a final blast, aiming to knock Jiren off the stage. Jiren's teammates from the stands cheer for him, giving him one last spark. Their voices reach him. He remembers what they said, what they meant. Jiren fires a last-ditch blast that 17 barely manages to block. Goku stands up one last time, teaming with Frieza for the final push. The most unlikely partnership in the history of the universe. They tackle Jiren together, pushing him toward the edge with everything they have left. All three of them fall into the void, leaving Android 17 as the last man standing. Android 17 stands alone on a small rock, the sole survivor of the Tournament of Power. He looks around. Silence. The Grand Priest announces Universe 7 as the winner. The Super Dragon Balls appear, glowing with a divine and golden light. Super Shenron is summoned, filling the entire dimension with its golden body. Android 17 makes his wish to restore all the universes that were erased. The dragon's eyes glow, and a wave of life spreads across the multiverse. Existence returns. Worlds breathe again. Universe 11 is restored, and Jiren learns the true value of companionship. He stands among his teammates. He doesn't speak, but he stays. That's enough. Cumber is sent back to his own timeline by Whis and Beerus. The rift opens. The darkness on the other side waits for him. Cumber looks at Goku one last time. No words, but the faintest nod. A hint of respect from something that was never supposed to feel it. Goku and the others return to Earth, greeted by a massive feast. Beerus and Whis enjoy the delicacies, happy that their universe is safe.
Goku and Vegeta are already planning their next training session. So, again tomorrow? Goku asks. Obviously, Vegeta replies. Frieza returns to his empire, plotting his next move against the Saiyans. Android 17 goes back to his island, finally getting his well-deserved vacation. The Z-Fighters celebrate their hardest-won victory in the history of the universe. Far away, Fu watches the data he collected, satisfied with the results. He taps his glasses and grins. Ultra Instinct. Now that's interesting. The dark energy of Cumber still lingers in small pockets across the cosmos. Goku feels a chill, sensing that his journey is far from over. He knows that stronger enemies are waiting out there in the multiverse. The legend of the Evil Saiyan is now part of the tournament's history. Whis smiles, knowing that the balance of the universe has been maintained for now. Beerus falls back asleep, dreaming of the ultimate fight yet to come. The light of the earth shines bright, a symbol of hope and strength. Goku flies off into the distance, ready for whatever challenge comes next. The battle for survival is over, but the path to power is infinite. Goku's laughter echoes across the sky,